Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie. Good morning to you. Hope everyone had a great night. Hope everyone had a great week. Yo, what's up, everybody? Sorry about that. Yeah, 1 second. So, what's up, everybody? What's up, R and Y? What's up, L? What's up, Sassy? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a great week, like I was saying. Um, you saw the title. Never allow anyone to change your temp. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I say that quite often on here. Hey, Tracy, baby, how you doing? Hope you got some sleep, Tracy. I've been watching you. You've been going in, baby. You all over the place. Different neighborhoods, different cities, different states, leaving shoes and jewelry everywhere, baby. um, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well, actually. Um, I've been watching a lot of stuff on here, whatever, and the mood on here has been very blah, if I could say that, if I could use that terminology, that word. The mood here has been very blah. And it's because there's a lot of stuff going on here that people say that they are not about, but yet it seems that the people who do the worst behavior and does the worst things get the most views. And that leads me to think that if you're not really into the nonsense, into the BS, why are you constantly watching it? Why are you constantly rewarding people for behaving badly? Why are you constantly rewarding? And then when it starts to affect you, because when you take in so much negativity, when you take in so much BS, when you take in so much nonsense and craziness, it then starts to affect you. You may not see the signs, you may not see the way it affects you right off the bat. But then you'll start realizing that this YouTube stuff affects you mentally. What's up, Rick girl? How you doing, baby? Affects you mentally, affects you emotionally in your real life. And then by that time, it's too late because you allowed someone to change your temperature. You allowed someone to change how you do things, how things affect you, how you behave and respond to things. And then it starts affecting you in your real life because you allow someone to change your temperature. You allow someone to change how you see things, how you view things, how you experience things. What's up, Ken? How you doing, babe? You know, and it's really funny to me how I'm sitting back watching people allow this YouTube thing to change them. Allow this YouTube thing to dictate if you feel good, if you feel bad, if you're happy, if you're sad. And it's not to say that, we're all human. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. We all allow certain aspects of what we experience or when we soak things in. It does change us. It does affect us. But as I've always said, I came here a fully developed adult. I came here a fully developed individual who had life experiences prior to February 2019 when I first came on these YouTube streets as a content creator, and several years prior to that as just a subscriber. I had a fully developed sense of self before I came on here. So whatever I experienced on here, I didn't allow to change me in a way that I didn't want to be. I roll with the punches. I deal with what I need to deal with on here. What's not how I need to deal with it. But other than that, I'm not going to allow someone to change my temperature. And I think that's one of the things that people like about me and dislike about me. I know that it is a double-edged sword, this YouTube thing. 1 minute someone can love you and like you, and the next minute they can hate you and despise you. But either way, you have to be okay with who you are. You have to be okay with what you present on here. You have to be okay and be able to stand in what it is that you say, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Not everyone's going to appreciate who you are. Not everyone's going to appreciate what you do. Not everyone is going to praise you or celebrate you. What's up, Nappy Child Baby? How you doing? You have to be able to celebrate yourself. You have to be able to do those things for yourself. You have to be able to stand by yourself at times and celebrate yourself. See, like I said, before I came over here last night, I've already shown 2 collections at New York Fashion Week. I've already graduated summa cum laude from college. I've already done, you know what I'm saying, made peace with the things that I've done in the past, with the people that I may have hurt or harmed or may have hurt or harmed me in the past. I've done all that work prior to me coming on here, not knowing I was going to be on here dealing with a bunch of demonic people and demonic spirits who try to use the worst aspects of your life against you to try to break you down. But like I always say, you guys, I don't give you the power to build me up. You may like me, you may dislike me, well, it's not, that's fine. But if I gave someone the power to build me up, it also means I gave you the power to break me down. And no one on here has that power. I appreciate the ones who like me. I appreciate the ones who support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the admiration. I appreciate the positive vibes. But at the same time, I must know already who I am, what I have to offer the world, what I've done in my life, and be okay with it, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Because if not, with all the love that comes around, I also know there's a bunch of hate and demonic energy that comes around as well. I also understand that 1 minute I could be the best thing since sliced bread, and the next minute I could be the shit at the bottom of your shoe. And if I know that it's those two extremes on here with people that I like and people that I dislike, at any moment it could switch like that. I must be the steady calm in my universe. I must allow in my real life, and understanding my real life was not that I am the force that keeps me tethered to my reality. My reality is not based on who likes me, how many numbers I get, who think that I'm funny or attractive or this, that, and the third. Who's calling the police on me? Who's trying to threaten me? Who's doxing me? Who's reading up my personal information? Everything that I've done in my life, I'm okay with. I have to be okay with. I have to be able to stand in what I've done, how I've done it, the good, the bad, and the difference with the situations. You know, I don't want anyone on here, people that I like and people that I don't like, to be so caught up in someone's opinion of them that it breaks them. Now, even people that I don't like, I don't get along with, that I'm not talking to at this present time. If I spoke with you previously, if we were building something previously, well, it's not, I don't want any harm on you. I want you to leave me the fuck alone and stop being messy and stop being trifling. I wish and pray that you would, you know what I'm saying, find some peace in your life, in real life, and stop looking forward and toward the bullshit that goes on here to build you up or to fuel you. Those are things I wish for you. Is it said previously, oh, someone's trying to destroy. I don't have the power to destroy you. I don't have the power to destroy anyone, just like you don't have the power to destroy me. See, that mindset in itself tells me where you are. The words that you use says so much more about you than it does about me. If someone's out here saying, oh, well, you're trying to destroy someone, you want someone destroyed. No, not me, because that's not how I ever came across. That tells me that's your goals. That's your interpretation of what it is that you think that you can do, the power that you think that you have over someone. No one on here can destroy anything in my life, no matter how much you dox, how much you reveal, how much you expose. Because everything that I've done previously, I've dealt with already. I'm dealing with. That's why y'all see when I avoided the accident was not, I went right back to what I was doing within seconds. I don't harp on things that I went through, came through, avoided. It's not something that I, you know what I'm saying, cry about, something that I hold on to, the negativities and the ugliness. What's up, Janae, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? I don't sit up here and allow things that I survived, got through, dealt with, no matter how quickly you think it is, no matter how sudden that you think it is, no matter how, you know what I'm saying, bad you may thought it could have been. I see what's in front of me. Deal with it quickly and move on. Not embarrassed by it because I could have took the video down when it first happened. I could have stopped the video when it first happened. Then you have people on here thinking that, oh, I'm going to be embarrassed because you reveal my government name and some facts about myself that I've already told you what it was. It shows so much more about you than it does about me. Have people dropping my name in other people's chats, thinking that I'm supposed to be upset or my temperature supposed to be changed. What do you think you can do for me or do to me that I have not already experienced? What do you think that you can do by calling the police on me for frivolous, because you're being frivolous and being upset? Like, constantly talking about me, mentioning my name, referring to me was not in a negative way. I don't know everybody else was not, but that fuels me to continue to come on here flossing. No, let me rephrase that. Not even flossing, living my life, showing you that regardless of what you do, I am not moved. My temperature will not be changed by you. You allow me to occupy space in your mind, in your head, in your existence, while I'm simply just living my life. Now, if a lot of people will focus more on living their best life, being their best self, being the best person that they were meant to be, maybe they wouldn't be in such dire straits in their emotional growth, their financial growth, their mental growth, their spiritual growth. If people will stop focusing on someone that they don't like, so they say, they wouldn't be caught up in situations where they need to be going to court or defending themselves against anyone, be it on here or be it in a courtroom. If you focus on being your best self and actually living the best life that you say that you're living, all this extra stuff that you're going through, all these extra things that you're saying, all these people around you who you need to build you up would be obsolete. You would need that. If you deal with the trauma that you've been through as a child, opposed to being stuck in the place where you were hurt, being stuck in the environment where you were hurt, being stuck in the mindset in which you were hurt, you would be okay. But opposed to you dealing with that hurt, that pain, that destruction, that nonsense that you are dealing with, or that you should have dealt with years ago, you bring that nonsense and that turmoil and that destructive behavior, that destructive mindset, that destructive mentality onto these YouTube streets, and then want people to look at you like you're doing something positive. The devil plays all kind of tricks on you and with you. The devil, the biggest trick the devil ever had to play is making people believe that there is no devil. That's the biggest trick that the devil has to play. Oh, there's no devil. There is no evil. Look at what I'm doing over here. I'm doing these positive things. I'm giving you what you want. I'm giving you what you need. I'm not bad. I'm not evil. Look at you. You're having all your heart's desires come true. All the while, you done sold your soul to someone that you can't get back. You done lost the integrity. You have lost your morality. You have lost the fact that you can't, or you no longer feel as good as you could have felt. You're so caught up in, oh, well, I'm looking at the shiny things the devil giving me was not opposed to looking at what it's costing me. Exactly. Exactly, Nabi. Let me put that on here. Deflecting on others your issues. Exactly. Acting as though you are the one who's the victim, opposed to being the victimizer. Traits of demonic energy. Making people believe that something is not what it is, or something that oh, don't watch what I'm doing or saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe that. Don't believe your own lying eyes. Believe what I'm saying to you. Believe the lies that I'm saying. Believe the distractions that I'm trying to put forth in front of you. Don't believe what you see. Because what you see, that's not real. What you've experienced is not real. You know. Good morning. Thank you for being here. It's just that I'm seeing people as not allowing this YouTube thing to change them. You know what I'm saying? I'm allowing this YouTube thing and this social media thing to affect them, which is affecting their real lives. Like I said, I'm not one who uses YouTube as a financial blessing, although I've been financially blessed with, saying some things on YouTube was not. But if I've not received one more dime, one more red cent on YouTube, I will still be able to do what I'm doing in my life. So I understand when people use these YouTube things and these avenues as a way to supplement their income or supplement their lifestyle. I understand that. Don't allow these people to change what it is that you are growing, that you are developing, who you are. Don't allow these negativities and the fact that you're not getting the positive energy. Because y'all know my videos don't get a lot of views on them. I don't care. There was a long time when I first started where I received only 10 to 20 views on each video. But I kept doing it because it's what I want to do. It's something that I needed to, not needed, I wanted to do. Something that I felt that, was different, that people needed to hear. It's okay to look at the roasting gags and things of that nature. It's okay to be the person who is funny with 1,000 in a chat. That's okay if that's your goal, if that's your purpose. Sometimes the loudest voices are the ones that are ones who's whispering. The most profound intellect doesn't come on a blowhorn, with a blowhorn, from a blowhard. Some of the most profound information, some of the most pertinent information that helps you comes in a whisper. Some of the most interesting aspects of the human behavior comes with subtlety, comes from knowing who you are, comes from knowing what you're about, what you have to offer someone, what you have to offer the world, and being steadfast in that. Exactly. And it can be used for positivity or it can be used for negativity. It's up to you as to how you choose to use your voice. It's up to you to make the decision of what energy that you want to put out there for the world. Because energy does not, die. Energy is constant. So what you put out there in the world is what you're going to get back in the world. What you put out there, the negativity, the ugliness, you wonder why you live the way you live. You wonder why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. You're wondering why at times you feel like, you're drowning. So you have to come on here and use negativity as your life preserver, as your life wrap, as your reference point to try to feel that positivity that you don't have inside, to feel that hole in your heart and your soul and your spirit that you don't have. But all the while not realizing that every time you spew negativity out there, you're making that hole bigger. I said this a while ago. When you're known for the nonsense, when you're known for the BS, when you're known for the bullying, the doxing, and the ugliness, you have to one up yourself to keep that audience who is drawn to that. You have to one up yourself to, go further in order to keep that audience who is drawn to that negativity, to that bullshit, to that nastiness, to that ugliness. You have to one up yourself and the stupidity and the demonic stuff that you do in order for you to retain that audience. And then you wonder why you experiencing what you experience. You're wondering why you are in the place mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially that you are in. Some of you legally. And you wonder why it is that, things aren't going the way you think that they should go. No matter how many pasted on smiles you put on your face, no matter how many pasted on grins you put on your face, no matter how many quote unquote happy things you choose to try to put out there for people to believe, you know the truth. You know that you're not happy. You know that things are not going the way you want them to go, things that way that they should go. And the reality is no one is truly believing that they are. No one is believing that you are in this great place. Because what you're displaying is not a great place. What you're doing is not evident of someone who's in a great place. What you're doing is not a reference of someone who's in a great place. Your behavior does not show that you are in a great place. And then you get mad, you get upset when people are just being themselves, living their lives, coming on here, or just existing in the world as their best self. One second, y'all. But yeah, you're on here doing the most for the least and getting mad at people because they're just living their lives. I'm confused. How is. Love you. Have a good day. How is it that you supposed to be this spiritually enlightened boss person with all these accolades, but yet you can't get past your own misery? You can't get past your own destructive behavior. You can't get past your own demonic experiences. Shed that to bring light into the world. And you want people to have admiration for you. You're surrounding yourself with like-minded people, which means that they're also demonic, no matter how they choose to present themselves on here. Once I see you, I can't unsee you. And when I see that you are a demonic or have demonic energy or negative energy, I can't unsee that. No matter how positive you try to be, no matter how calm you try to talk, no matter how much enlightenment you try to put into this world, all I see in you is darkness. The devil also knows the Bible inside and out and uses that to trick and manipulate people, to trick and twist the word of God in order for it to sound as though it is not. To use the word that is written in that book for their own selfish needs. I don't trust or believe anyone who can quote the Bible because that's just what it is meant for you. Anyone can recite something. But when your actions doesn't follow your words, that's when I see you. I'm not looking for you to tell me anything. I'm looking for you to live the words of God. Be godlike in your actions to everyone, not just to the people that thinks like you, who moves like you, not to the people that you want to be a part of their situations. When you surround yourself with demonic energy, support demonic energy, lift up demonic energy, negativity, harmful behavior, ask yourself, is that godlike? Regardless who you believe in, what God you believe in. Ask yourself, is this the behavior of someone that only purpose was love? Love thy brother as they love themselves. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're showing? Are you showing that you are loving your brothers and your sisters as you love yourself? You're respecting them as you respect yourself. Why do you think I end all my videos with it's not important for me to love you, but it's important for you to love yourself and love someone else? It's important for you to respect yourself and respect someone else. Why do you think I end that way? Regardless of what I say, what I'm talking about was not, who I may be correcting bad behavior of. All my videos from the very beginning has been that. Because while I'm not perfect, while I make mistakes, my purpose on here is to love you as I love myself, to respect you as I respect myself. And when I'm correcting bad behavior, it's because that behavior needs to be corrected. If I'm calling you by your name, it's because your name needs to be called. And if I'm, defending myself, it's because you have attacked me. It's not because I'm trying to sit here and beef back and forth with you. If I see something that you've done that is problematic or that could be problematic for you in the future, it's my responsibility to make sure that you are called to the carpet. Not in a way that is negative or that is wrong or that is rude and disrespectful, but in a way that for me to pull your coat strings. I am my brother's keeper. If I see my brother doing something that, or my sister doing something that is not correct, or I can see as an issue or a problem, why would I sit back and let you do that, knowing that it's going to cause conflict for you in the future? Even if it caused conflict for me in the present, it's still my job, my responsibility to know that I've done my best to try to help you see something that you may not have seen. And it's okay. I'm adult enough, steadfast enough in who I am to know that I can stand in whatever it is that comes my way. Because how small these shoulders may be, they carry a very big load. They can hold a lot of force on them. It's not that when I don't respond to people, it's not that I'm scared of them. So that's never it. If you don't want to listen to what is being said to help you, continue to fall down and continue to go down that road of destruction and misery in your life. Continue not to be your best self. Continue not to show the world the best part of you. The part that says, oh, I may not like what I'm hearing, but I can listen to it. I can hear it. And I may not have to change, but I can still be open and honest enough with myself to listen that maybe something that is said is something for my better good. I may not like it, but I'm an adult enough to be able to say, okay, I could stand here and listen to it. Everyone is so caught up on thinking that, hey, Miss Queenie, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Everyone is caught up on this whole thing of, oh, I want to be tough. I want to show that I'm hard. I'm want to show that no one's going to disrespect me. No one's going to talk shit about me. No one's going to tell me something that I don't want to hear. And if they do, I'm going to scream and yell and cuss and fuss and spit and dox and do all these other things to them. While you're doing the most vile things, saying the most vile things about people was not, you're still living and walking down that road to destruction. Your path has not been altered, which means your life has not been altered in a good way. You're still doing the same nonsense and BS that you were doing to land yourself where you are. You still have the same mindset that you have to have put you where you are. And I don't care how much you come on here. I go to anyone, people that I like, and people that I don't like. No matter how much you come on here and say, you're saying you're okay with where you are. If it's on the road to destruction, why would you be okay with being on the road to destruction? Why would you be okay with being your worst self? Why would you be okay with presenting to the world your worst self? Why would you be okay showing the worst aspects of who you are to the world? Don't take my word for it. Look at your life. Look at how you live. Look at how you survive. Look how you scraping by. Look how you are doing what you need to do just to barely make it. And if some of you may think that y'all are doing big things, how much is your soul worth? How much is it worth to you to sell your soul? How much is it worth to you to present yourself as your worst self and have people look at that? People who see that you're, you know what I'm saying, selling your soul, selling yourself short, being your worst self. The power that we have, like someone said, the power, the love power in the tongue. The power that we have with our words, the power that we have with what we say on here. Is something that needs to be held, we need to be held responsible for. And I know every time I come on here, I'm not the most positive person. I know every time I come on here, I'm a little shady. That's just who I am naturally. But I'm not malicious. I'm not vindictive. I can be. See, I'm not so above, you know what I'm saying, or so think so highly of myself to know that I can't delve down into the depths of destruction and despair and craziness and ugliness as well. I try not to. I try to take a step back. I try to take a breath. I try to take a beat so I don't go there. So I don't present myself as the worst aspect that I can be, the worst part of who I am. All the yelling and fussing and cussing and spitting and doxing stuff, what's that going to get me really? How is that going to improve my life mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually? How is me coming on here and spewing someone else's personal business going to help me in my situation? Think about it. The people that dox me, dropped my names and stuff, read my information out there, was not. Look at their life. Has their life changed for the better since that happened? Have they been blessed since that happened? Or the people that are involved with doxing me, have their life been turned upside down? You don't get good positive vibes when you put up negative energy. You don't get good positive vibes when you are showing your worst self, when you are displaying the worst aspects of who you are, when you're trying to harm someone who have done nothing to you, who don't even talk about you, who don't even mention you, who don't even watch you. Like I still don't even know exactly what was put out there. But like I said, whatever they say, it must be true, right? I'm not going to deny anything because it doesn't matter if it's true or not, if the information is accurate or not. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You still can't change. You still won't change my temperature. No matter what you do, no matter how you do it, how often it's done. See, I'm not like a faucet. You can turn me on, turn me off, make me hot, make me cold. I'm gonna stay lukewarm because that's who I am. That's who I want to be. And that what makes you hot. That what upsets you because you know that you can't change my temperature. You won't be able to say something, do something that make me feel a certain way, that make me behave a certain way. See, I'm not on here showing people the worst aspects of who I am. Well, not often, I'm not. I've done said some things on here that, was, something that's not becoming but needed to be done. I still may do some things on here was not that may not be the best look, but it's not going to be often. And it's going to be what I deserve, what I conceive as being deserved. It's going to be what I perceive and conceive as being deserved. This happened because after I've told you several times to leave me alone, you chose not to. After I told you several times to just walk on by, you chose to keep stopping and keep poking. When I'm telling you I don't like being poked, never have, never will, you think that you're going to be the exception to the rule. You think that you're going to be the one who's going to be able to do it and I'm going to be okay with it. I'm never okay with being poked. Just because I'm not saying anything, I mean I'm not doing stuff behind the scenes to make sure that you realize that leave me alone. Stop. That's not me changing my temperature. That's me telling you from the very beginning who I've always been. I've always told you I don't like that. I always told you I will respond how I'm going to respond when I'm going to respond. You don't control when I respond. You don't control how I respond. I don't bother nobody on here until they bother me. And even the ones who that do bother me, what's not, I don't mention because I know they want attention. They need the negativity. They need the back and forth. They need the up and down. They need the hot and cold because that's who they are. They don't know who they are without being destructive, without being malicious and crazy. They don't understand who they are without all that. They have no foothold on who they are without the nonsense. And they think that everyone else has that mindset. They think that everyone else is damaged. They think that everyone else is stuck in their trauma as well. So let's be colleagues in trauma together. No. I've been to the trauma unit. I dealt with that. I moved on. So when I experience something now, today, I quickly get past it. I quickly get over it. I don't stay stuck in it. I don't stay harping on it. That's not where I'm at. That's not what I do. That's not my personality. My personality is to stay as even keeled as possible. Because unlike y'all who want to dox, but still I don't think released anything that was, ooh, this is a smoking gun about him. Y'all have no idea. Never allow these people to change your temperature. Never allow these people to run you off. Never allow these people to make you feel less than who you are. Make you not see your talent. Make you not see what you have to offer the world. If not the world, just this whole YouTube aspect of it. Continue to be yourself. Continue to be your own motivation. Continue to be self-sufficient in what you do. People think that I'm cocky. I'm arrogant. Okay. Is that a bad thing? Like I said, before I came on here, I was a fully developed individual, a fully developed adult with life experiences. Some good, some bad, and some indifferent. But regardless of the experiences that I had, I learned from and it molded me into who I am today. It molds me to who I am. It makes me who I am, unapologetically, without explanation, and without anyone's permission. You're not going to make me feel like I'm less than because you feel less than or because you think that I'm less than. I'm not going to allow you to change my temperature. I'm not going to allow you to make me feel something about myself that I don't feel about myself. You don't have that power over me. It's sad that you think you do because you must feel that people have that power over you. No matter how much you scream, you don't give a fuck. No matter how much you scream, you're happy. Your actions show that you're not happy. Your actions show that you're not comfortable. Your actions show that you feel less than. Your actions show that you're still stuck in that same spot where you was traumatized. And until you get past that, until you move forward, until you take the steps that you need to take in order for you to get out of that space and that place, you will always and forever be stuck doing what you do and experiencing what you experience. And like I said, the biggest trick the devil ever played is to convince people that there's no devil. And your actions is looking demonic to me. I'm just saying, not calling you the devil because I'm not giving you that kind of power. But your actions is looking awfully demonic to me. And people are starting to reap what they sow. People are starting to, you know what I'm saying, understand that you can't keep doing what you're doing and expecting positivity to come your way. That's not how it works. That's not how energy works. Energy will boomerang and hit you and knock you on your ass. It will. It really, really will. You know, not trying to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm the best person in the world, but I know I'm far from the worst person in the world. I have my flaws. I do and say things. I act and interact, you know what I'm saying, with people was not in ways that could be possibly better. But I know there's malicious intent in what I do. There's no way that I'm trying to hurt or harm anyone. Mentally, emotionally, physically, none of that stuff. That doesn't get me anywhere. That energy doesn't help me be my best self. I've always said, my goal is always to leave this place, this world, this, you know what I'm saying, atmosphere better in better condition, and then when I came into it. And I can't do that when I'm putting out negative energy out there all the time. When I'm throwing rocks and hiding my hands. When I'm not being honest, not only with myself, but to you guys. I can't make this world a better place or leave this world in a better condition in which I came into it if I'm doing that, when I put out negative energy constantly. Allowing people to turn me on, turn me off, make me hot, make me cold. It means that I'm not doing what I need to do. It's me that I'm reacting and doing things based on emotion opposed to being logical, thinking critically, being able to take a step back, analyze the situation, and make a conscious decision, making the decision that I feel that is right for me in the moment. Can't do that when I'm constantly allowing people to change my temperature. Can't do that when I'm constantly giving people my power. Can't do that when, I'm running off of emotion and emotion only. I can't be the force of nature that God meant for me to be when I'm not standing in my truth, standing in my power, standing in my strength, and standing with my convictions. How can I be the force of nature that God meant for me to be when I allow someone else to control me? What I do, what I say, how I do it, how I say it, what I think, how I move, how I'm viewed, how I'm seen. All these people who's calling out my name while trying to make references to certain things about me. If I was to respond to all those things, that's paramount for me allowing you to control me, to change my temperature. Why do you think I ignore a bunch of people? Although, why do you think I don't even speak on a bunch of people? Out here making little references, out here down route throwing rocks, you know what I'm saying? Boulders at you know what I'm saying? At me, whatever. Girl, I don't know you. Boy, I don't know you. And you definitely don't know me if you're out here keep on messing with me. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to reference who I am or what you think I am. Okay, that's fine. But how about you turn the mirror around and look at yourself? Ask yourself, who are you? You want to tell everybody who I am or what you think I am or what you see. Turn the mirror around and look at yourself and tell the world who you are. But little do you know, it's a two-sided mirror that you're looking at. While you're trying to expose us, or me, I should say, I'm looking at you, watching you, and you're showing the world who you actually are. You're showing the world your flaws, how you're flawed. I'm just saying, think about it. We all have these two-sided mirrors out here showing and exposing the world and people out here in the world, not realizing that all that does is show people who we are, what we're doing, what we're capable of doing. I'm just saying, y'all. That was just on my heart. It was on my heart last night. I was going to do this last night, but I didn't want to. So when I woke up, I'm like, let me talk about this. Never let people change your temperature. Never allow anyone to change your temperature. Never allow anyone to make you feel something that you're not. And when people get mad at you, when people hate on you, when people talk mess about you, well, it's not. It's okay. Because that's their opinion of you. Ask yourself, what's your opinion of yourself? My opinion of myself is extremely high. And I don't care if that makes me seem conceited or cocky or whatever negative names people may associate with that. I don't care. I'm not going to allow anyone to change my temperature. I'm not going to allow anyone to tell me who I am or what I am or how I should feel about myself. Just because you have low self-esteem, just because you don't think highly of yourself, just because you don't know your gifts and your blessings, and you don't know that God made you special. That's your issue you need to deal with, not mine. I know that I'm one of a kind. I know that I am blessed. I know that, you know what I'm saying, I am talented. I know that I have experienced things that people may never experience before. I know that, you know what I'm saying, the gifts I have to offer this world, the blessings I have to offer people that are open and willing to be open and willing. But when you're closed off, when you have this preconceived notion, when you have these preconceived opinions about people, when you follow in crowds, when you want to be part of the in crowd, you will never be able to truly experience my blessings. You will never be um, truly experience the blessings that is me. Just like I would never be able to experience the blessing that is you, because you don't even recognize the blessing that is you. You don't even recognize the blessing that you have within yourself. You don't understand. You can't recognize the gifts that God have given you, because we all have gifts. We all are blessed in some way, shape, or form. Now, how you choose to use those blessings is up to you. Some people have the blessed of gab, the blessed of words. Some people have the blessed of manipulation, or manipulation is such an ugly form of what's another word for manipulation? The positive word. Y'all know what I mean. Some people have that blessing, and they use that blessing, and then it becomes a curse. They take the negative side of their blessings and use it against people, or use it for the wrong thing, not to bless, but to disturb and be destructive. And I see that too. God gave me the blessing of foresight. God gave me the blessing to be analytical, as well as talented and all other things that He's given me. Be able to see things for what they are, to see people for who they are. You know. But yeah, I didn't want much, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all a little positive word, a little positivity, and encourage you guys to be yourselves at all times. Always be yourselves. And hopefully who you are or who you want to be is a positive force and a positive um, person, someone who lives their best, do their best to be their best. You know, I can't want more for you than you want for yourself. I can't want you to be more than what you want to be. I do not push rocks up hills. I'm here to encourage. I'm here to support. I'm here to love on. I'm here to laugh with. I'm here to, you know what I'm saying, help you be your best. But if that's not what you want from yourself, I can't help you, because I'm not going to want more for you than you want for yourself. I'm not going to try to encourage you when you're not trying to encourage yourself. I'm not here to support people who's not supporting themselves. That just is what it is. Don't mean I don't like you. Y'all know I like everybody. I love everyone. I mean, I'm dealing with you, but I don't want harm to come to you. I don't want ugliness to happen to you. But if that's what you put out there, well, it's not. I understand if it happens to you. I don't want it. I would never wish it on anyone. But at the same time, you get what you put out there. The negative energy, the ugliness, the courts, and all that stuff, you get that because you put out there. When you're doxing people, when you're behind the scenes doing stuff, when you're being malicious, when you're being destructive, when you're being vindictive, sooner or later that's going to catch up with you. Sooner or later it's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. I'm just saying, you know. Don't blame me. It's something called karma out there. It's something called energy. Karma's energy. When you throw it out there, be prepared for it to boomerang back to you. It may not happen for a couple of years. It may not happen for a decade or so. But when it actually happens to you, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And you're going to wonder why? Because you put negative energy out there. You did stuff that was not cool. You presented your ass for people to kiss, and now when it comes back and the universe presents you with its ass to kiss, it's a whole different situation. I want everyone to start off, you know what I'm saying, or start this weekend off with a good, positive situation, trying to be your best self. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we all fall short, including myself. We all fall short. Like I said, I never have a thought that I want to put out there for y'all that I haven't already dealt with myself and talked through myself. I talked through with myself. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'll continue to make mistakes. Plenty of them. But at the same time, I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm learning what not to do, even in the bad behavior that sometimes I exhibit on here. That's why you see me not on here often. That's why you see me not on here talking and being involved in all the mess. What's up, baby? How you doing? That's why you don't see me trying to be part of everything, part of every conversation. Do I see it happening? Yeah, I see it. Be it on a live or be it on a replay. I'm seeing it. I'm watching it. But at some point, I made the decision. Yeah, this ain't really what I'm about. Get what I need to get from it and move the hell on. As I always used to say, y'all, eating the meat to spit out the bones. Take in what nourishes you, what helps you be your best self, and discard the rest. Take in what helps you be your best and discard the rest. Just because I see it don't mean I'm of it. Just because I'm witnessing it to it don't mean that I need to be involved in it. Take out the positive things. Take out the things that help me nourish myself and be my best self, and discard the rest. Don't allow things to change me. Don't allow things to change who I want to be, and only make the changes that I want to make. Don't allow people to dictate anything to me, because you can't tell me who I am. You can't show me who I am. It's my job to show you who I am, to lead by example. It's my job to say something, stand fast in it, and show you this is what I mean. That's my job. My job isn't to listen to what you say and fall in line in what you think. That's not my job. My job is to when I come on here, it's not to show you who I am. And you have the option to either be a part of it or not. You have the option to either like it or not. You have the option to be supportive or not. What's up, the Pressure Cookie, baby? How you doing? Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm so over people just allowing things to affect them in a negative way. And I don't like people that I like being affected in negative ways or being down in the dumps. I want people to be positive. I want people to be their best selves. I want people to live out their purpose. I want people to, be able to stand fast in who they are and be comfortable in that. Like I said, my videos don't get a lot of views, and I really don't. That's not why I'm here. But my point is to put out positive energy, because if I help one person stand in their truth, be themselves, and be positive, and move forward, my job is done. If I change one person's mindset, my job is done. I'm not trying to change thousands. I'm trying to change one. I'm trying to encourage one. I'm trying to show one person that they're important, they're appreciated, they're worthy, because I'm worthy. And if I think that you're worthy, you are worthy. If I think that I'm worthy, you should think that you're worthy. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm not trying to change masses. I'm trying to change one. I'm trying to encourage one. I'm trying to love on one. You know, it's not about the quantity that you do, it's about the quality. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants 1,000 in the chat. Everyone wants hundreds in the chat. Everyone wants thousands of views. That's great. How many people are really? How many people are you really changing for the better? Or are they just there for the mess and the nonsense and the debauchery? You know, everyone's going to be there to watch an accident, to watch destruction. I understand that fewer is going to be there for the building, for the uplifting, for the encouraging. I understand that. I've always understood that. That's why I have this laissez-faire attitude, because I'm not here to try to, you know, spin plates and juggle and set my hair on fire just for people to come over here and look at me. Like I said, I know how to build a channel, but if I build a channel that way, I'm gonna have to keep on doing that in order for me to keep the channel. And I get exhausted easily with the nonsense. So I'd rather not. I'd rather stick to what I do, stick to how I do it. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not trying to exhaust my spirit, exhaust my mental capabilities, lower myself to what is consistent of entertainment on here. And no offense to anyone who does it. I'm saying no offense to anyone. It's just not what I'm going to do. It's just not how I'm going to present myself on here. Because people realize that all this stuff that we do on here, all this stuff that is said on here, all this stuff that is, presented on here is a digital footprint. So when you're wishy-washy, when you backsliding, when you jumping from this view to that view, and you don't have a view of your own, there's a record of that. When there's a record of you supporting someone who is doing the most vile stuff and you're uplifting them, there's a record for that. It's a record. It's showing people, oh, you knew this individual was this way, and you still chose to support because you felt part of that group, which means that you are like-minded with the individual, which means, oh, you must think the same way, or you must understand why. What's up, Gemini? Gemini, baby, how you been? You know, people don't realize that. Like, even when you're in a chat, when someone's doing some of the most malicious stuff and you're down there talking, well, it ain't me, but yet you're laughing and high-fiving and clapping and dancing and all this other stuff. What's not? Someone's being doxed and you're right there doing it well. Baby, that means that you're in agreement to it. I'm not going to judge you for it. I'm not personally going to judge you for it. But someone may, and you can't get offended by that. You're saying you don't know where you're going to be in 5 years. You don't know where you're going to be in 10 years. And you don't know what's going to come up and show up. Who's going to show up and come up? You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You don't know who you may interview with in 5 years. And they know who you are, what you've done online that possibly affected them. And you need them for something. And they'll be just as petty then as you are being now. I'm just saying, you don't know what's going on. You may be trying to run for Congress or something. You may be trying to run for Senate. You may be trying to run for your city offices. You may be trying to run for president. We all know whoever president on this line or not. With all these highly educated, highly motivated, highly intelligent individuals on here. And when I'm saying that, I'm using bunny ears, air quotes. You don't know, someone may get a big break on here. And all the negativity that they've done come back overwhelmingly. Kevin Hart made jokes years ago. Came back to bite him. The executive producer of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune made some comments years ago. Had some tweets years ago. And now he's out of a job. He was the new host of Jeopardy. The tweets came out. What he said negatively about a group of people. He lost the hosting job. Then the people felt that wasn't enough because they said, well, he'll still be the executive producer of Jeopardy and on Wheel of Fortune. People, that wasn't enough because people was offended by what he said. Now he don't have a job anywhere. At least not those two game shows. See, you may get away with what you're doing for a little bit. No one may know about it or not. But once you put yourself out there, because when he was behind the scenes, no one knew who he was. No one cared. But once you become a face of something, once you become the person that people look to or look forward to, with to have some type of integrity or moral compass, all this stuff comes into play. And there's plenty of evidence out there. Now, what I've done, okay, I've done it. And what? Let the cards fall where they may. Y'all know I don't apologize for anything. I've said it. I've done it. Now, why did I say it and why did I do it? Who was keep messing with me? Because I'm out here just messing with people. It had to be some extenuating circumstances in order for me to do and say what I did and said. And I've always told y'all why I've done and said things. So when you pull up what I've said and what I've done, also pull up the explanation. Hey, Cynthia, right. Always pull up the explanation as well. Don't just say, oh, well, he did X, Y, Z. Yeah, I did it. Now, how many times have I told people to leave me alone? How many times have I told people to stop? I told you I meet you with the same energy that you come at me with. The whole thing about energy again. I'm just saying, y'all be mindful. Everyone want to be a celebrity. Everyone want to be known. You know how many broke celebrities there are out there? The majority of them. You know how many broke celebrities there are out there? A majority of them are broke. A majority of them are living, you know what I'm saying, one gig to the next. Borrowing. I'm just saying, hey, Shells, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm just saying, Shelly, don't allow people to change your temperature. Don't allow people to control you or tell you who you are or what you are. You know what I'm saying? They can tell you what you've done. Okay, it happened. Now what? They can expose you, or in their mindset of exposing you. Okay, now what? This doesn't change who I am. Your opinion of me means nothing to me. Once you know who you are, once you're steadfast in who you are and what you are, it doesn't make me feel any other way. Once I realize who I am, like that's what I said, once I see you, I can't unsee you. Once I saw myself, I can't unsee myself. I see the blessing that I am. I see the good that I am. I see the good that I do. I see the good that I've done. I came on here a fully functioning human being. I didn't need someone on here to build me up. I don't need people to build me up. It's great to be liked. It's also great to be disliked because not everyone can like you. If everyone likes someone, you're doing something wrong. If everyone likes you, you're doing something wrong. Not everyone can respect you. You know, everyone can respect you. Everyone should respect you. But if everyone likes you, baby, you're not doing something right. You're doing too much. And I can't trust you. This is what it is. Exactly. Thank you. I mean, my thing is, and it's that in itself that people really don't understand, that people haven't grasped yet. That's why they're still fishing and reaching and trying to do stuff was not to change people's temperatures because they don't know where they stand. Think about it. If I'm constantly out here doing things to change your temperature, that means my temperature's all over the place. That means that who I am is all over the place. If I'm trying to make you feel a certain way or make you see or have people see you in a certain way, what's not, it's because I'm trying to distract people from seeing me for who I am because I don't know who I am. I'm doing everything under the sun to distract you because I'm not sure where I stand, who I am, where I'm at. That's what, y'all don't see me like, you know how many people have been screaming my name, doing little subliminal little things, what's not? Okay, now what? Once you've said it, once you've done it, now what? I'm confused. How's is your opinion of me supposed to change me when I already know who I am? You don't know anything about me. You know a name. You know where I went to school. You said you have some other information. Okay, now what? How does that make you and your life better? Knowing all about me, I have to laugh. Knowing all about me, knowing all about who I am, knowing all about what I've done, where I've come from, where I've been, how does that change your life for the better? Baby, you can't change my temperature. You're still gonna live in squalor. You're still gonna, I'm saying, be scraping by, having to do GoFundMe's and campaigns to go places. You're still gonna have to be begging for underwear and T-shirts and things. You're still gonna have to be having people pay to help you take care of your family and your household. What's up, the soul, baby? How you doing, baby? Like, how does that? I mean, you're still gonna be catching megabuses and shitting on yourself. I'm saying you're still gonna be doing those things. You're still gonna be, you know, what I'm saying, like you're still gonna be doing those things. You know, how is it that exposing in your terms, exposing or popping in your terms, going to affect me in any way, shape, or form? I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing. Still gonna be paying my taxes. Still paying these tax bills. Still, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. And you're still gonna be doing what you do. That's why I say I'm still gonna live my life. You're still gonna be where you are in life. The only difference is I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm comfortable enough with myself not to try to be exposing people, not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, making you feel bad about who you are to make myself feel good about who I am. Because I feel good, baby. I feel good all over. You and I have one another. I'm just saying. No, these people are funny to me. And they think that they're going to change someone's temperature because they feel bad about who they are. They're upset about who they are. They don't like who they are. So they want you not to like who you are. They want you not to be comfortable in who you are. How does that make sense? You know, it's confusing. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, like, and I don't know. I guess people want you to. I mean, and that's how you know the people who are weak, people who don't have, any type of sense of self, because they're dependent on making you upset, making you mad, making you change your temperature, what's not, in order for them to have some type of power or sense of belonging or sense of self. If your self or your self-esteem is contingent on me feeling bad about myself, baby, you must have slit your wrist the long way and you know what I'm saying, throw salt in the wounds, because it ain't gonna happen. I would never allow anyone on YouTube or in life in general to make me feel bad about who I am, what I've done. And that's the problem. What's up, Lemon Drop, baby? How you doing? And that's the problem. They want you to be up here mad and screaming and yelling and cussing and fussing and foaming at the mouth and crying and stuff. For what? For you and your enjoyment? Uh-uh. Not happening. You know what I'm saying? Let me be boring. Let me eat my salads. You know what I'm saying? Let me be encouraging. Let me give you something to think about. Let me give you something. Let me give you a word to help fill you up. You know, that's good. Let me do those things. Don't, I'm saying, you don't want, like I said, I don't want to show you the ugly side of me or the ugly side that I can be. That's not something that I want to put out there in the world. That's not the energy I want to put out there in the world. If that's your goal, if that's your um, situation, that's how you represent yourself, that's fine. But you can't put out the most destructive, demonic, nasty things, and then next thing you know, try to be spiritual and encouraging. You can't have both, especially when you're doing all the negative stuff to people who haven't done anything to you or say anything to you. But you're doing it on behalf of someone else, trying to get brownie points from someone else. Like, how weak are you? How stupid do you look? How crazy do you look? You're a whole grown person, but yet you're allowing someone to change your temperature in a bad way. You're allowing someone to make you show your worst self. I'm confused. Make it make sense, y'all. 'Cause I don't get it. Personally, I really don't get it. Don't understand it. Can't comprehend it. I can't. Maybe because I'm so secure in who I am and I'm so steadfast in what I believe in and who I am. I recognize my gifts and my talents. I understand that I was put on this world in this time to be a blessing. Not to say I'm a blessing, but to be actually a blessing. And a blessing doesn't mean I'm giving you monetary things or physical things, but it's me putting positive energy out there and expecting nothing in return. Not even fighting people who are just trying to fight me. That's a blessing. Being able to be steadfast enough in who I am that I see that I'm being attacked, but yet it's not bothering me. It's not something that I need to fight against because it's not important. That's not the fight I need to fight. The fight with you is not the fight that I need to fight. The fight within self to stay calm, to stay positive, to stay the blessing, to stay the course in which I am meant to do. That's the fight I'm fighting. So no matter what you say, how you say it, when you say it, how many times you say it, maybe you can't change my temperature. No. Exactly. Exactly, Shells. That's what it is. That's real power. Knowing that you're being attacked, but yet understanding that, fighting them is not going to change who they are or the situation. The only power you have is the power of self, understanding who you are, understanding what you're about, understanding the blessings that you were meant to bring upon this world. And me choke slamming somebody doesn't help anyone. I may feel good about choke slamming you, virtually, that is. But in the big picture of things, how does it help? How does it help? How does it, change what you do, how you do it? See, these people have these makeshift ideas of what power is, these makeshift ideas of what, strength is. These makeshift ideas of, what's going on. Hey, Vashti, baby, how you doing? Welcome. Not realizing that, everything that you need, God has already gave you. It's inside of you. It's up to you to tap into it and use it for what it was meant to be used for. That's what power is. That's what encouragement is. That's what all those things are. Out here trying to say how many people that you can get to back you up on your wrongdoing. That's not power. That's weakness. At least as I see it, it's weakness. I don't see that as power. I don't see that as somebody who's doing something big, something I need to strive for. Mm-mm. How many people I can get to support me in my wrongdoing? How many people I can get to support me in my bad behavior? That's not power. That's ridiculousness. That's weakness. While screaming, yelling that I stand alone. I'm just saying. Exactly. You're absolutely right about that, Ashley, baby. Absolutely right. But do you understand that they think that, by having a bunch of people who think alike in a group is what they need and what they, I guess, desire and require. Mm-hmm. Right. Factually. Right. That is so true. They can't even handle the small things that God has given them. They can't even handle the small things, the small blessings. It goes to their head. They can't even handle, the crumbs. So why do you think that you're going to get a cake, the whole cake, or even a piece of the cake? You can't even handle the crumbs. You think the crumbs is the best thing possible. But once again, that goes from people allowing things and people to change their temperature. Not understanding their worth, not understanding that, being appreciative, being grateful, being humble, not recognize the power they have. But they want you to be less than who you are, not walk in your strength, because it makes them feel weak. I don't understand that. How does me walking in my strength and my truth make you feel some kind of way? Is it because you don't understand and recognize your strength and your truth? It's because you can't stand fast in who you are? See, that's how I think about it. Because I understand, I can't be upset. Well, with as talented as I am, I used to be upset with celebrities. I really was years ago, I would really be upset with celebrities. I'm like, how is it that they have that and they've been this and the other, and I'm just as talented, if not more talented than they are in this aspect, but I don't have it. And it took me a long time, a lot of work to get past that. It really, truly did. It took me a lot of work to get past that mindset of, why does this person have this and they're not, and they're squandering it? But if I would have had it, I would do better. Then I realized what's meant for them is meant for them, and what's meant for me is meant for me. I can't work on why they have it and I don't. All I need to worry about is working on myself to make sure that I'm where I need to be. So when it is my turn, I can appreciate it. I can use it in the best way possible. And now today, people that I was upset about, they don't squander their blessings. They don't squander it. They don't squander it. So it's like, I was looking at them like, damn, they had it all. And today they're in the same place that I am. They're doing the same stuff that I did doing to make ends meet. I'm probably in better positions than a couple of them are. And that right there just tells me, when it's your time, it's your time. All you can do is be prepared. You know what I'm saying? And not everyone is meant to be, a worldwide name. But I never wanted that anyway. I never wanted that. I just wanted to be comfortable. And I'm comfortable. I want to be able to have my talents work for me. Be able to be creative and be able to be content in being creative. But still live the lifestyle that I want to live. Don't want fame, don't want all that stuff. Just want to be blessed enough to be able to allow my talents to work for me. And it does. So in essence, I'm blessed. Thank you, Brick Girl Baby. You too. I'm almost out of here, baby. You ain't gonna be too much more. What about that, Vesti? Misery does love company. Exactly. Exactly. Don't announce it, just show them. Exactly. See the snakes and see the worms. But yeah, and the whole thing of keeping your friends closer, your enemies closer. I don't want nobody who's an enemy close by me. Stay away. Once I identify you as an enemy, you can go. You can leave. Don't need you. Because you're not gonna be able to change my temperature either. Because if you have so many people who don't like you around you all the time, in essence, they're gonna change your temperature. They really are. You can't walk in your own purpose because you're so busy keeping your eyes out on for them and what they're gonna do to stab you in your back. So let them go. Wish them well. Keep it moving. Have no heart, so no hate in your heart for them. Have no animosity toward them. I wish you well. Don't want anything from you. Don't need anything from you. Now you can go. You're dismissed. Not trying to be your friend, not trying to be your enemy. Just want you around me. You watch me. If I watch you, I do. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know. Don't allow people to change your temperature, because that's what the people trying to do on here. That really are trying to change your temperature. They really are trying to put you in the box that they feel most comfortable in, with you in. They really do try to put you in a box in which they feel uncomfortable in, which they feel most comfortable in. Exactly. Charlie, trust God because He knows everything. He knows what's best for you. Ooh. Um, I'll be praying for your sister, Nappy Child. Hope she's doing well. Mm-hmm. I'm just shouting out that right there is crazy. Like, I don't understand that. For what reason? I don't know, but I guess though also guess what they said earlier was misery love company. So my thing is this: have fun with it. If you didn't do what you were doing, if there wasn't something that they saw in what you were doing that was illegal, then it wouldn't be a situation. No problem, man. If you didn't do what you were doing, well, it's not. If you wasn't consistently out here trying to change people's temperatures, trying to one up somebody, you wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, where you are. And I go to everybody, you know, leave people alone. Let people breathe. Let people do their thing. It does not make you look like a tough person when you out here causing trouble. Just saying. But yeah, y'all, I didn't want much on here. I just wanted to let you guys know, what I'm saying? Don't allow people to change their temperature. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. Make sure that you are doing the work on yourself to find out who you are and stand in that. You know what I'm saying? Stand in it. Don't allow people to say things about you that make you run and hide, or just because people are not giving you the support that you think you deserve or that you need. Be your own support system. Be your own encouragement. Be your own body of work. You know what I'm saying? And be the example. Show them that you are the example. Show them that you are the person that you say you are. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling people who you are. Start showing them. Stand in it. Be yourself. Encourage yourself. Love on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. No weapons formed against me. Thank you, Shelly. Appreciate it. And I'm like, you can tell people on here, like, one thing is, if this video gets 100 views, I'll be okay. If it gets no views, I'll be okay. Because I said what's on my heart to say. And whoever needs to hear it will hear it. Whoever needs to get something from it will get something from it. And those who need content and talk mess about it, okay, that's for you to do as well. But that also shows me who you are. The ones who's disliking it shows me who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're over here where all I'm trying to do is be encouraging and supportive and love upon myself and people who that needs love and upon. And you dislike that. That shows me more about you and tells me more about you than whatever said about me. And people who are supportive and encouraging. You don't see that? You are the prime example of who I'm talking about. You are the prime example of the person, the people that I'm talking about. Oh, let me go over there and thumbs down. Girl, that doesn't affect me at all. What it does is show me that you are engaged. What it does show me is the algorithm that you are engaged. That's what it shows me. That's what it shows the algorithm. Those that don't, you're right about that. Joan Neil Hurston. Exactly. And that's what it is, Happy Child. That's what it is. And like I said, I'm not trying to hide who I am or what I have to make someone else feel comfortable. You don't like it, I have nothing to do with me. Do the work. Do the work. You want me to dim my light to let you shine? Can't do it. Do the work. Do the work on self. Do the work on your soul. Do the work, you know what I'm saying, within yourself. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just a regular old person. I mean, thank you. I appreciate that, whatever. But it's like, it's not hard for you to do the work within yourself. And I'm not done by any means. I'm still a work in progress. I'm just a work in progress. But I understand the progress and the process. That's all it is. I understand the process and the progress. Shelly, he's so silly. I just understand the process and the progress, and I appreciate it. I understand that I'm on this road of enlightenment. I'm on this road of trying to be my best self. I know I will never reach my destination because I don't want to reach my destination. I want to constantly be a work in progress. I want to constantly be moving forward. Some days I may fall, some days I may stumble, some days I may show the worst part of myself. But at the same time, I know that I need to learn something from that. I need to get something from that. It happened for a reason. And it's up to me to find out that reason. It's up to me to be able to pinpoint the skills I need to get from that for me to be better. So next time, I may not react or interact the same way. That's why I say, once I see you, I can't unsee you. Because once I know it, I can't unknow it. Once the bell rings, I can't unring the bell. And it's up to me to move forward and apply what I know for the next time. You know what I'm saying? Once I say I see you, but yet I still expect something different from you, that's my fault at that point. It's no longer up to you. It's always me now. Baby, I know that. I know that, boo. That's why I say people that I like and dislike. Because to have someone in your face smiling and grinning don't mean that they like you. They could be smiling and grinning in your face just to take notes, waiting for you to fall. Who was it? Was it last week or so? James was talking about the crate challenge. People, and then he read something where someone said that people won't videotape you going up it, but yet once you get to the top, they'll be turning cameras on just to watch you fall. And then someone will even kick the crates or kick the stuff from up under you. Oh yeah. Everyone who's cheering you on is not always there to be your cheerleader. Sometimes they're there just to wait till you get to the top so they can see if you fall or not. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Yeah. So I definitely understand that and get that. I'm never that person who's trying to be everyone's friend. Never been that person. Never like a lot of crowds around me. Don't like too many people around me anyway because you know what I'm saying. I can't trust you. I don't know what your motives are, especially when I've seen you do. I remember I said from the beginning. I watch how people friend and befriend different people. What's not? What makes me think that I'm going to be different, and what has been happening over the past 2 years. I'm not surprised. That's why I'm not surprised. I watch all these folks befriend and defriend people who else not. Then they expect me to think that they're different. I am smart enough to know to keep my eyes open. I'm smart enough to know to watch you, to watch everyone. Shit, hell, watch me. I'm not, like I said, I'm a human. I'm not innocent. I've done and said some things, but I understand what I've done and said and why I've done and said them. I never just outright attacked anyone. That's not what I do. You think that I'm going to watch you stab somebody in the back? Well, it's not who's done nothing to you, and think that you're not going to do the same to me. I've watched you talk mess about people who not have done nothing to you, but yet can't handle someone doing the same thing to you and expect you're saying not to come at me crazy. Please. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have fun trying to change people's temperature, but you won't be able to change mine. But yeah, you guys, let me get myself ready for work. But I appreciate you guys being here, of course. You know, so I love you guys, love the interaction, love the support. You know what I'm saying? Even the people who's disliking videos and trying to flag all other stuff, baby, that doesn't change my temperature. This is an application. I have a real life that I attend to when I'm not on here, which means I'm not on here often, which means I attend to my real life much more than I attend to this YouTube situation. But I love you guys. It's not important that I love you guys. It's always important. More important that you love yourself, that you love someone else, that you respect yourself, and that you definitely respect someone else. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Veshti. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Nappy Chow. Everyone who's in the chat rooms, I definitely appreciate it, you guys. If I didn't mention your name, please don't hold it on my heart. Hold it to my head because I have a really bad memory. I don't remember who I was in the chat talking. But thank you so much, you guys. And I'll be praying for your sister, Nappy Chow. I pray that, she gets through this cancer journey that she's on. And save me a muffin, baby. Save me a cornbread muffin, baby. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.